Hey scholars, it's Mrs. Joyce. I'm at home in my dining room that's kind of turned into my new little classroom / office. Got me some new hair and I'm chilling at home just like you. So today I wanted to do a quick video as a reminder of how to add and subtract mixed numbers with simplifying. I know some of you struggled with simplifying before we went on spring break, so I want to make sure we remember that sometimes you will have to simplify or reduce or go to lowest term. So I'm going to turn my camera a little bit so you can see my board, okay? All right, here we go. So let's take this example. 3 1/4 minus 2 2/4. And if you're looking in your packet, this is the example on page 189, okay? So we know we need to subtract our fractions first. And I have 1/4 minus 2/4. I can't do that, right? I don't have enough pieces to subtract. So I'm gonna need to get some more pieces. So you have two options. You can either change this to an improper fraction and then subtract, or you can do like we did in class, right? We went over here, we borrowed, turned that into a 2, and then we added 1, the one that we took, we added it here, right? 4/4. And then we rewrote our problem, 2 5/4. And then we had enough to subtract, minus our 2 2/4. Okay, so 5/4 minus 2/4 is 3/4. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. We don't need to write a 0. Okay, so don't forget, you will have to do this part and change it over to this, to an improper fraction, in some of your problems in your math packet for this week. All right, let's try another one. 7 5/6 minus 2 3/6. Now this one seems pretty easy, right? 5/6 minus 3/6, well that's 2/6. And 7 minus 2, well that's 5. But some of my scholars know 2/6 can be simplified. Those are two even numbers, so you can simplify by dividing by what they have in common, the factor that they have in common. And if I wrote out my factors of 2 and my factors of 6, 1 times 2, because I know that one is prime. And my factors of 6, I know are 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. So what they have in common is 2. That means that's what I'm dividing by. I'm dividing by 2. So I would end up with 1/3, right? So some of my scholars know that you can do this. You can leave your answer like that, just 5 2/6. But sometimes when you look at the answer choices, they may have it simplified. So you may want to know how to do this just in case. All right. Okay, scholars, let's look at another one. This one is addition. So we have 4 5/6 plus 3 4/6. So I know I'm going to add my fractions first. 5/6 plus 4/6 is 10/6. Because my denominator is not changing, and 4 plus 3 is 7. And then you notice, well, I have a situation here. I have 10/6. My numerator is greater than my denominator. Here's where we have to do this again. Simplify, right? I have to take 10/6 and I have to simplify. Now you can either simplify by making a number bond. You may remember that. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. You may remember how to make a number bond. Right? Skip count by 6 and get as close to 10 as I can. 6. I'm only going to skip count 1 time. Remember, that's the same as saying 6 6. And then how many more 6 would I need to get to 10/6? Well, 6 6 plus 4/6 equals 4/6 equals 10/6. And so you can see, okay, well 10/6 is the same as 1 4/6. And when I rewrite my answer, I'm going to say 7 plus 1, that equals 8. And then my 4/6 is what's left, 4/6. Okay? So scholars, when you're doing your fractions, don't forget there will be times you'll have to simplify. You can always come back to this video as a reminder if you have to. And there are other strategies you can use too to simplify. You could divide. Remember we talked about division. So you could say 10 divided by 6. How many whole times does 10 go into 6? Well, just one time, right? Because 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract 10 minus 6 is 4. So this would be my numerator. And the denominator stays the same. So you could also do it like that. You have more than one option. All right, scholars? Do your best on your work. And if you get stuck, you can always send Miss Joyce a message. I'm on my computer usually in the mornings between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm always up on my computer. You can check me out. If you go to the CEG website and look under 4th grade, you'll see Mrs. Joyce's phone number. You can text me. You can text me a picture of your work. Shout out to Leanna. Leanna sent me her work. She's doing an excellent job. Leanna, keep up the good work. And I hope to be able to shout out some other scholars soon. All right, see you.